This is the dark truth about NoFap that nobody is really talking about. I'm gonna say it, big bro Eli is just gonna be real with you, man, and say it straight up like this. NoFap is important. It is extremely important to develop that strength, that self-control, that discipline, and that confidence in yourself, man. Overall, knowing that you are a man who can control his desires. The main catalyst and reason for me hopping on it again after relapsing, last day was on the 26th of January, so it's literally been over a week, 8 days. The reason I hopped on it again is because I wrote down in my journal, I was like, you can keep on like coping and justifying this. Oh, everybody does it, blah, 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 which is true. A lot of people do it, even successful, rich, famous people, people you would never expect to do it. They do it. They just don't tell you, right? So I was like, you can keep on justifying and coping, Eli, or you can think about eventually when you are married and you have children, you have sons, you have daughters. Does your wife, does your future wife, do your future kids deserve a gooner as a father slash husband? And I was like, no, absolutely not. Because statistics show the more you goon, the more likely you are to have infidelity in your relationships, the more likely you are to cheat on your person, more likely you are to not be there for your kids, and just all these different things that are unacceptable. And I wrote down in the journal, I was like, the only way you're gonna end this addiction is by stopping now. Because everybody's always like, oh, I'll stop tomorrow. I'll stop tomorrow. Bro, I'll stop later. Bro, I'll stop before I get married. I'll stop before I have kids. Yeah, prove it. Prove it. Prove it by stopping now. Because I'm pretty sure you said you were going to stop later 5 years ago and you've still been doing it. No self-control, just gooning, 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 gooning. So I told myself, I said, boy, you got to stop now. And it's been 8 days and we've been going strong, bro. Haven't even really thought about it for real, for real. But what I will say, after saying and talking about the importance of NoFap, is NoFap alone, bro, is not going to get you to your dreams and your goals. I feel like there's a misconception in the self-improvement community about just being on NoFap or just being on semen retention and that's going to get you towards your dreams and your goals. And it's like, no. On top of that, it's going to make it extremely hard to actually not goon, because all you're going to be freaking thinking about is gooning. If that's all you got going on in your life, that's the only type of motion you have, not being a gooner, guess what you're going to be thinking about? Gooning. You got to develop more motion in your life, brother. Genuinely. You've got to, like, whether that's school, whether that's work, trying to level up, whether that's business, becoming your own boss, whether that's social media, right? Getting in front of the camera, being jacked and sexy like King Eli, and inspiring other people. No matter what it is that you do, you should be giving it 110% to be the best at it. That creates motion. And when you create motion, stay with me, boys. When you create motion, it makes no sense for you to be a gooner. Because the more motion you have, now you could actually get with real people. You can get a real girl instead of having to goon. And if you're one of those people that still goons while having a real girl, you're an idiot and you should stop. Like, genuinely evaluate your life's decisions, because there's no reason for you to be busting a nut that frequently. You have a girl and you're a gooner. You're a lost, buddy. And if that's you, DM me on Instagram, because we need to chat, okay? Genuinely. But yeah, that's the main thing that nobody really talks about, you guys, is if you don't have any type of motion going on in your life and you're just trying to beat gooning without like substituting it with motion, you're kind of cooked, buddy. I'm not gonna lie to you. You're kind of cooked. You need to develop motion. You need to start a freaking hobby, bro. Start a skill. Like, you need to find ways to level up your XRP, bro. Like, you need to level up your character. Life is a video game. And so whether that's in the gym, bro, which it should be, whether that's with your skin, like dressing better, you feel me? Like, find ways to level up your character. That way, whenever you have spare time, because that's when it really hits, is when you have spare time. That way, whenever that spare time comes, you're not just going to be quick to die. You know what I mean? Like, look at me. I'm incredibly handsome. I'm incredibly jacked, bro. I'm leveling up my XRP in many different ways, bro. Like, what? Many different ways. Skincare, fitness, getting more jacked, getting even bigger, being on here, talking to you guys, blowing up my social media, right? Blowing, like, getting an even crazier physique, getting more money. Like, dog. Motion actually solves a lot of problems. And a lot of you, man, have motion sickness. You're just allergic to the motion. I'm gonna say it again for the people in the back. A lot of you, man, have motion sickness. You're allergic to motion. And guess what the only way you can get rid of motion sickness is? Creating more motion for yourself and getting comfortable with more motion. It's the only way you could do it, bro. So, I want you to deal with your problems by acquiring motion. You get me? It's not about your height. It's not about your weight. It's not about your size. It's about the motion in the ocean. You need motion, bro. Well, I'm telling you, once you get motion, life just turns around and becomes a paradise, bro. I wouldn't lie to you. But especially on this topic of NoFap, guys, for real, genuinely. If you don't have anything going on, it's going to be almost impossible to be successful in NoFap. It's going to be almost impossible not to fap. Who are you? What are you doing? You're still a loser. Losers fap. So if your brain is telling yourself that you're a loser, whether that's because you look extremely rough, maybe you haven't had a haircut for a long ass time, your physique is bad, like whatever makes you feel like a loser, you need to stop doing that. You need to only do things that make you feel like a winner, because if you feel like a winner, you're going to do winner things. You feel like a loser, you're going to do loser things. So get a haircut, take care of your skin, dress better, look nice, talk to women, like go harder in the gym, all the things that make you feel like a winner. Because if you feel like a winner, you're going to do winner things. You're going to attract the energy of winning. You feel like a loser, you're going to attract the energy of losing, which it means you're going to be a gooner for life. You're going to die alone, die a gooner with your left hand on your Johnson. All right, so if you don't want that to be you, comment I am in to join the NoFap journey with me. I'm on day 8, going strong. I'm never going to fall back into it again, man. That was so 19, 20-year-old version of me. I'm turning 21. I'm a grown man now. I'm unk now. So we're past that. You get me? But I genuinely love you, man. And I believe in you, man. But do you believe in yourself? Stop gooning. Or else. I'll see you tomorrow. Mwah.